welcome to my channel. My name is Tasia. I am a mid-level clinical leader, or basically BCBA in training, and I am going to take you guys on a day with me. I'm having in-person sessions this week, so I thought this was a great time for me to kind of record or kind of, show you guys what I do as a mid-level clinical leader. This position is also called like a program supervisor, and things like that. Basically, I am getting my master's in ABA with my BCBA certification, and this is my last semester. And I'm working as a mid-level, so that when I'm done, I just take my test and then I move into the BCBA role. So I'm basically preparing myself for that. So yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me today to a couple of my sessions in person. I had a meeting this morning with a new RBT. We kind of just went over information about the client and just information about the client. And my sister, I'm a mom also, guys, and my sister went to go pick up my youngest right now, and I'm getting prepared to pack up my things, and I have to go get my 4-year-old from school, and then I'll be headed out into the field, and you guys are gonna come along with me, so stay tuned for that. Okay guys, I am currently about to get on the road. I just picked up my oldest from school. It's 3:15. I had to pick her up by 3 o'clock. During that time where I was just on, I went to the bank and then picked up my child, and yeah, now I'm here. Bear with me as I make this video, guys, because it's gonna be a long day, okay? I'm really gonna try to get every detail of the job. So like I said, I'm headed out there now. I live in Sacramento. I service clients out in the Vallejo area. Vallejo, Fairfield, like that area. Yeah, so my drives when I do go in person are like 45 minutes to an hour away, which is fine because I don't go all the time. I go probably once or twice a month. My company does have a requirement of 50% in person. 50% in person and 50% telehealth. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my hair straight. So yeah, at the beginning of the month, right now it's February 3rd, and at the beginning of the month, I try to get that out the way because at the same time, I want to see if I can meet with families during that time, so I won't have to like set up meetings and stuff outside of that and try to catch up with everybody. Sometimes it's good just catching them at the home or whatever. So I wanted to touch on the detail I kind of just mentioned. I said like my company requires 50% in person, 50% telehealth, and I'm not sure if this is like how it goes period and across all companies, but with my company we are required to, according to the insurances and things like that and how you bill and things, you have to have direct sessions before you're able to bill for like indirect things. So like indirect would be things that you don't do with the client. So that's like working on their learning trees, creating material, stimuli, and things like that. You have to see the client in person first when the month starts, or have a meeting with parents, first. That's called a direct session when the month starts, and then you're able to bill indirect. So that's why I get my in-person sessions done the first week of the new month so that I can already see everybody in person. I can meet with parents. That way all of the direct billing is taken care of, and then towards the end of the month I have a lot of time and space for that indirect time. So that's just a little tidbit, little nugget in case you already work for a company or you're getting into a company and they have that type of like structure. I did work for a previous company before this one, and it wasn't that structured, but I honestly, the one I worked at first, I'm not sure if they were ethical when it came to billing things, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, so just in case you do get to a company where they have that type of structure, that's how it goes. You have to bill direct before you're able to bill for your indirect time. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I was going to stop and get gas. I stopped at the gas station. I got me a Celsius, but I forgot to get gas. I have a little in my tank right now, so I'm gonna just make it out there and then get gas when I get there. So stay tuned. I have about a 45-minute to an hour drive. So yep, just stay tuned. So guys, I literally just got on the highway like literally 2 minutes ago, and I got an update on my work phone that the client that I'm headed to right now, well, the client didn't cancel, but the BS actually canceled, which is fine. But basically, perfect moment, because what do we do when cancellations happen? Before I get into that, I think it's really good advice to know when you are, like, I call it shopping around for a position, or like shopping around for a great job, either as a mid-level or even as a BCBA. Some companies do pay you for cancellations. They may not pay you at like your full rate, but they still pay you for the cancellations. Personally, my company does not, so I have to pivot now. I have to pivot. That first session that I had was going to be from 3:45 to 4:45, I believe, something like that. So I'm just gonna pivot, and that's fine because I have plenty of clients. It's only the first day basically of the month, or the first Monday of the month, so I can go see another client. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do that pivot, and I'm going to go see another client from 4 to 5, and then after that I have other sessions after. Hopefully they don't cancel on me. But yeah, when you are shopping around for a new position, or a position as a BCBA mid-level, I think RBT too, you know, I'm not really sure, but look at companies that pay you for cancellations, okay? Because people cancel often, trust me. Okay guys, I just arrived at my first client's house. Clearly I won't be recording that, but I will see you guys after session. It's just an hour. And so yeah, I'll update you after session. Bye. Okay guys, so I just got done with my session. It was for an hour. My BCBA was also there too, so I got to get some supervision hours done also. Right now, I already converted my session. Usually I'm horrible at that. Usually I'm waiting till like the last minute of the week to convert all of my sessions, but every start of the week I do try to start off on a positive note. So I got my note converted while I was in there, got parent signature and all of that. Now I'm about to get the address to my next client, because I also need to enter my drive time. I want to make sure I get my drive time, you know, get paid for that. So my work phone to see the address. Right, and from this address to the next address is I'm gonna put in the amount of minutes and miles that I have to drive for it. It looks like it's 16 minutes away and 11 miles. So I'm just gonna enter that. In my little on my schedule, and I'll kind of show you my schedule. So without kind of looking at it, that's what it looks like. And yeah, as a clinical leader in this position, I do make my own schedule. So yeah. And then also, I forgot, I do have to make sure I add in my lunch and I have to have 2 10-minute breaks and then a 30-minute lunch. My 10-minute breaks are paid, but my 30-minute lunch is not. So my next session starts at 5:30. Right now it's 4:58, so I'm going to stop and get gas, probably get me a bite to eat before I get to my next session. And like I said, that client is only 15 minutes away from here, so I got like 15 minutes to spare. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just finalizing that. I had to put my lunch in and that drive time. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back, make sure everything looks good. All right, perfect. All right, so I have my address entered into my navigation, and I have my session converted. I have my lunch in there, and let's get on to the next task. See you guys in a second. All right, guys, for lunch, I'm gonna quickly grab me some In-N-Out burger. Of course, no bread. I'm gonna get a Flying Dutchman, and I have to back up and go the other way because, oh my gosh, I can't go through here. All right, guys, so yeah, I'm gonna quickly grab me some In-N-Out burger. I don't normally eat this, but it seemed good today, so I'm gonna eat it. I'm just gonna give me a Flying Dutchman because I do be trying to work out and get my body back in shape, and so I'm trying to like be low carb. And if you don't know what a Flying Dutchman is, it's basically a burger with no buns. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Guys, if you are in this position, please drop some questions. I would love to make more videos kind of answering some questions about the job if anybody has any questions. And in no means am I like super knowledgeable about everything, but I do know a lot. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I just want to order the Flying Dutchman. Can I have like lettuce on the side also? And I want onions on it too.
Raw, grilled?
Grilled.
Grilled?
Yeah. Does that come with cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 meats, 2 cheese.
Okay, perfect. And then a fry on the side with that, or I guess just do the meal, but the Flying Dutchman.
What drink would you like?
Root beer.
Okay. We eating that in the car?
Yeah. And can you make my fries animal?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
I have a Flying Dutchman with grilled onions on top, animal style fry, and a medium root beer with a side of lettuce.
Yes.
And 2 liter in the car. That's gonna be $13.55 at that.
Okay.
First one.
Cash.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I probably shouldn't have gotten the animal style fries, but hey, I'm gonna go work out tonight, okay? But yeah, I would love to answer questions, you know, if anybody has, because I know I'm from Texas. I'm not even from California. I moved here for this position. I've been in ABA for about 6 years. You know, I started as a behavioral tech. I never got certified as an RBT because I also moved into education. I was a teacher for some time also, and I never finished I finished my competency and all that as an RBT, but when I got to the exam, I kind of, like I said, I pivoted into education, so I didn't take that. And then I went and got my master's, you know, started my master's for ABA with my BCBA certification. So I kind of skipped that step, and that just to show like it is possible to kind of like skip around. I know some people also become like BCABAs and things like that, but I went straight from a behavioral tech to this mid-level position, and once I'm done with my program, I will be a BCBA. So that was kind of my path, and I think it'd be cool if you guys ask me some questions. I love answering questions. I love introducing people to this field and kind of showing them the ropes and, you know, helping them with their pathway to get to where they're trying to go. Y'all, you can take an applied behavioral analysis degree, even BCBA certification, into so many areas of life. My plan, I don't kind of want to speak on my entire plan right now, but because I'm in the works of like mapping out like a business plan for it, so I kind of want to like keep it to myself. But I want to take mine basically into the world of sports, without giving too many details. So, you know, I'm excited for that. I still want to stay in the, you know, working with kids on the spectrum and all of that. But you can take this degree anywhere, and I think that's why it's such a great degree. It's not a popular one. I think now people are starting to, you know, starting to get hip to it. But it's a very small field and it's becoming bigger, so it's good to get your foot in the door now, you know, while it's growing. So yeah, so if you have any questions, put them in the comments and we can make like a Q&A video after this one. But yeah, so I'm just on my lunch. I will check back in with y'all once I get to my next client. See you later. So for my next session, it's a new BS. So, you know, when you have a new BS on a case, the clinical leader, which is me, has to be present, you know, with them to introduce them and welcome them in. And like I said, I'm here getting lunch, right? And my BS just messaged me and was like, oh, let me know when you're here. I want to walk in with you. And I'm like, so after I grab my food, it's 5:17. I got to be there by 5:30. I have 15 minutes on my navigation. So I probably won't get to eat my lunch, but I'm gonna just grab it and then hike there so I can make sure I walk in with my with my BS. So that's just to show, like, sometimes this job is like very, very like go, 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 go. But also maintain your mental health, guys. Like, I'm okay because I've been doing it for a minute now, and like I know my BS is gonna need support, especially on her first her first session or whatever. So I don't mind the rush. But if you are new to this and you know you're just getting into it, just slow down. It's okay. Like, it's okay if you're a couple minutes late. Not saying you want to be late to your sessions, but you know, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Don't rush. Don't go faster than your mind can handle. But once you get in the swing of things and how things go with with yourself personally, your personal like stamina with it, your company's requirements, it becomes a lot easier, a lot better. So hopefully these people hurry up with my meal, so I can get on the road and get out of here and get there with my BS. All right, guys, I just arrived at this client. I'm about to get out the car. I gotta make this quick because I gotta meet my BS. See y'all later. All right, guys, so you probably can't see me. I just got done with that session. It went amazing for our first session. It is raining now. I literally had to run back to the car. It's raining. I have one more session left from 6:30 to 7:30. Yes, I'm a little late, but that's okay. So I'm headed there now. I haven't mapped out the distance just yet. Matter of fact, let me do that really quickly. Let's see how far it is away. But yeah, guys, that was an amazing first session for us. That was a new client, and like I said, the BS was new also, so I had to be there for that. So now I'm going into my schedule here on my phone, and I'm getting the address. And I've been to this client plenty of times, but so many addresses I can't remember. Okay. And I won't enter it right now. Okay. Woo! So this client is 26 minutes away. I probably won't make this session, actually. Being that they're 26 minutes away. And their session is over at 7:30. So I'll probably pull over to like a cafe and just do telehealth. Because I want to get the session in tonight. So yeah, I'll probably do that, and then after that head back to Sacramento, which is an hour away. So yep, I'm gonna go find a Starbucks and I'll check in with you guys later. So actually, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pivot. I'm not gonna make it to that last session, and I can't make it to a cafe either. Like, I'm nowhere near one. And the session is over at 7:30, and the BS, they can end at 7:15 to write their note. So it would be pointless for me to even try to get a session in there. So how I'm going to pivot that is, I just met with a new client. So that direct time is out the way for an hour. So my next session was an hour also. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start my indirect billing for this client that I just left, my new client. Once I get home, I'm gonna work on their learning tree, do some things there, and that way I can still suffice for the hour that I'm kind of not using with my next client, if that makes sense. So I am currently about to make the hour drive back home, and I will see you guys there to end off our day as a mid-level or BCBA in training. See you guys at home. 2 hours later. I'm finally home and about to finish off the rest of some work that I had to do today. I'm home 2 hours later because I did get home and I had to take my little sister to the gym. I had to get my kids situated. So right now I'm about to finish some homework that I had. And then after my homework, I gotta go back into work and convert my schedule, which is converting sessions from last week. Project my schedule, which means basically make my schedule for the month of February. And then work on that learning tree that I had to supplement that hour for. So it's gonna be a long night for me, but I really appreciate you guys coming along for a day as a clinical leader or BCBA in training. I really love this field. I really love what I do, and I love sharing my journey, and I love giving advice to people who want to get into the field. Because like I said, I really think it's a great field to get into, especially while it's kind of small and it's emerging now. So like I said previously, please drop any comments, concerns, or questions down in the comments, and I will be sure to address them for my next video. I'm super excited. I'm excited to meet you guys. I'm excited to build a community here. I'm excited. I'm just excited for the future for this channel and for everyone that's going to be involved. So again, thank you for coming along, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.